the nation's favourite celebrities.
It's not worth a tenner.
Paired up with an expert
You're learning.
and a classic car.
This is very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Their mission to scar Britain for antiques.
Got a nice ring to it.
The aim to make the biggest profit at auction.
Come on.
But it's no easy ride.
Break? I can't.
Who will find a hidden gem?
I hope I don't live to regret this.
Take the biggest risk?
We've definitely got a problem.
Will anybody follow expert advice?
You'd never catch me buying anything like that.
There will be worthy winners and valiant losers.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Put your pedal to the metal. This is the Celebrity Antiques Road Trip. Yeah. We're in Norfolk with top-notch actresses Michelle Hardwick and Amy Robbins.
Come on, I've got the sweeties.
Oh, what kind?
Jelly beans?
Yes, please.
I'll go. Don't spit on my fingers.
TMI.
One of the first times I ever saw you, if you recall, was in an MG.
Yes, it
Remember the
was.
first MG you bought?
Yes,
When you were
because what show was it? It was called The Royal.
Yes. I vaguely remember.
Vaguely remember all those years ago.
22 years ago. Is it 22 years?
21 years ago. 21 years ago.
I'm not as old as I look.
You look divine, darling. Back in 2002, our two busy mates became instant busy mates on the set of hit medical drama The Royal.
Michelle, just concentrate with you.
Stop it, Amy!
The darling of British soap, Michelle Hardwick, has graced our screens since the 90s and has starred in Emmerdale for over a decade.
Don't start talking till I've got it in second. Sure.
RADA-trained Amy is no stranger to the stage and screen, with notable credits from Casualty to EastEnders. And she comes from the Robbins showbiz acting dynasty.
Do you recall in the first series of The Royals, I couldn't drive at all,
No, I know.
and I had to have driving doubles, and they were they were usually great big hairy electricians in black wigs, wedged behind that wheel in the
In that mini.
and they'd say, "Oh, all right, Amy."
Not a big, hairy electrician in sight. As we zoom around in the pillarbox red 1978 MG.
But then you went
Yeah.
and learned how to drive.
Did.
And you
And
passed.
it only took me 5 attempts.
You
was very-
fibber.
Yeah. Do you remember?
No, it took you more than that.
I didn't. 5 times.
Amy, I failed 5 times. I passed on my 6th. I thought you'd passed on your 7th.
No. How dare you?
Oh.
5 times.
Blimey, I hope we have good insurance.
Oh, thank you. How much do you know about antiques?
Well, automatically assumed that I'd be brilliant at it for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know anything about antiques, like,
No.
at all. I want to use this to learn. I really do. I think it's going to be great.
Of course it is.
Now I'm
See?
anxious that actually it's a lot harder than it looks.
Is that because, though, you're up against me and you know I'll probably be dead good?
No.
We've got a battle on our hands.
Are you laughing already? Stop it. Right, where are we?
Like me. All roads point to an auction in the county town of Lincoln, but we blast off in Norfolk and on the edge of the Broads in the village of Panksworth, where I spy Margie Cooper and an Izzy Balmer. How lovely.
I still really like your necklace. I think that's lovely.
Yeah.
Izzy is the jewellery whiz and Margie is the doyenne of the antiques gang.
Do you find yourself hanging out at a reclamation yard often, Margie?
I am today, but interesting. All these quirky items. Brilliant.
What do we reckon, though, that Michelle and Amy are going to think
Well,
of
we're
it?
going to find out, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
While we're waiting, shall
Yeah.
we have a little browse around?
Yeah. Shall I go this way?
I'll go that way.
See you in the middle.
Norfolk Antique and Reclamation Centre is housed in a cluster of 17th century red brick barns. Hope they know what they're taking on with this lot.
We've got him again. How did you do it? Oh, no, I've done it, thank you.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, come on, let the battle commence, kiddo. Good luck.
There's no point. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, whatever. Which way is it?
Good luck.
Are you that way?
Prepare yourself. I think this is going to be a lively one.
So long.
This is a veritable playground for the antiques lover. Both chummaroos have £400 each. She's very talented. Let's find our antiques gurus.
Amy! No! It's Izzy! Oh, Izzy! Oh, I'm so excited.
This bodes well.
I'll let you guide me.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Just smack me if I get out of hand.
Okay.
I'm talking too much. I'm overexcited.
How about you have a look in there?
Yes.
I'll check out this one and we can see if anything takes our fancy.
Okay. See you later, if I don't get lost.
I'm just around the corner. Give me a shout.
See you in a minute.
This place is a mammoth labyrinth. There's plenty outside too, you know. Ah, Michelle's found Margie.
Hi there, Marge. Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Lovely to meet you. I'm
welcome.
good.
Welcome to the Antiques Road Trip.
Thank you very much. Very exciting.
Do you know what this is?
This? No, not got a clue.
It's a beehive.
So this is for sale. So what are we talking price-wise?
3,500.
Great.
Yeah.
Been out of
Are you
our
up for
budget.
it? We've got so much to see.
Cool.
I want to see what you like and what you don't like.
Okay.
And I will help you.
Absolutely.
Lovely, Margie. While they buzz off inside, let's zip over to a rootling Amy.
Oh, it's a filing system. But this looks from the outside like the kind of stuff we used to have on the Royal. I'd fill many an hour. Well, I didn't quite know my lines well enough because I was very overtired usually because I had very young children. And I'd open them and I'd do some filing acting, thinking while I remembered what it was that I was trying to say.
Good trick.
Amy, come and look what I found. You said you liked pretty, so I'm thinking things that I like, you might like. Do you know, have a little look. So this is all made out of straw.
Straw?
Yeah, so it's straw work. It's straw on top of wood.
Unusual.
I would hazard a guess as late 19th century, maybe mid. Now, some people would call these a prisoner of war box because prisoners of war in the 19th century did quite typically use straw work to make boxes. Personally, I would want a bit of proof that it's prisoner of war, whether it's a military picture, whether it's a French or British naval flagship.
Straw work became more commonplace during the Napoleonic Wars, when Britain captured thousands of prisoners of war and imprisoned them in England. They were allowed to make and sell items such as this. It's unpriced.
So you can see it is straw. My goodness me, I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It is very pretty. I would buy something like that for a jewellery box.
But is it something you like?
It is. It's lovely. It's really nice.
Ideally, I'd also want this to be ideally Napoleonic. I don't think it is, but just simply because of the style of decoration, it's probably a bit later.
So it's either worth a couple of million, and if it's not, we don't want it.
Exactly.
With odds like that, it's a good job there's plenty more ground to cover here. This place is gigantic. What of Michel Mabel?
Hey, look, picture parade.
What's that?
Oh, there might be some interesting pictures there. You look and I'll put the money in.
Oh, right, okay.
Old penny.
Margie?
Old penny.
I hope I'm not going to be shocked.
Oh, you won't be shocked. Look, girls with swimsuits.
With swimsuits. OK, right,
Ready?
get it in. I'm ready.
Oh, it's
Oh, they're really naked. I wasn't expecting.
Naked?
Yes.
They'll be queuing up round the corner.
Oh, my goodness me.
All right, Mark.
Suspenders.
Christopher Columbus.
You get a lot for your money, don't you?
Crumbs, you two. Margie, you're like a naughty schoolgirl.
Oh, now look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh, OK, this is heavier than
Yeah, that's
I
really
thought.
nice.
Gordon Cottage, look at that.
There's a great market for these, and the nice thing about this is that it's original, because so many are reproduction.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Usually it's for advertising, but this isn't, is it? This is like something you put in a... I mean, you're not going to find Gordon in a cottage, are you?
It's very possible, you know.
Yeah, I do. I love a sign.
If the price is right, it's enamel.
So how old did you say?
Oh, that will be about 100 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1920s, 1930s.
Oh, I quite
You're not
like
often that colour. Green, it's unusual colour.
Enamel signs, or street jewellery, arrived in the mid-1800s and were used to advertise products and services.
I do like that a lot.
Yes. So shall we take it further?
Shall we?
Every item has a ticket, but only with a stock number. You need to find a dealer for a price.
Oh, there she is. Following me, are you?
No, I'm not, so...
Trying to trick me, are you?
No! What have you bought? Have you bought anything?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
OK, all right.
obsessed.
Well, I'm keeping my cards very close to my chest. I don't want to, I don't want to give anything away to you so far. But are you learning out?
You actually?
Yeah, I am. I'm learning loads about these antiques.
You've lonesome creature.
I love it.
You're really trying to win this, aren't you? Get out of my way.
In it to win it, Amy. In it to win it. Yeah, bowling ball for you.
I don't want a bowling ball. I want those bottles.
What a riot this pair are. Right, Amy, let's stick with you.
And this looks like a set from Oliver the Musical. Expect Fagin to jump out there in a minute. Oh, wow, what a fascinating place.
You can say that again.
Is he?
What have you found?
And these little sliding doors here. I don't know what it is, but it's pleasing me somehow.
It's probably French.
Ooh.
So we call this style of furniture Breton furniture. And I would say it's made out of oak and early 20th century. Some people would call this an apprentice piece. An apprentice piece is when you're an apprentice in a carpenter's or in a, in a joiner's, and you practice and you sort of use offcuts and you make much smaller versions to practice your trade and practice your skill. I don't think this is an apprentice piece. I think it's too good. I suspect this is more of an advertising piece. I would say it's a bread cupboard, so it's in the style of something that's 17th century.
Isn't that sweet?
Ooh la la. Another unpriced possible.
Why don't we find out how much it is?
OK, then.
I feel like it might be a done deal already. OK.
Right.
You've told me you're not very good at haggling.
No, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'll haggle them up if I'm left to
Can
my
you
own devices.
please haggle down?
Oh, OK.
Because I have a feeling this will be more than we want to pay for it.
OK, all right. OK, I'll do my best. I'll try and be brave. And as you said, I'll put my big girl pants on.
Yeah.
You can do it, Amy. We also have the unpriced 19th century straw work box. Steady yourself, Russell.
We can do a deal on the whole lot. I mean, really, for something as nice as this, we'd be looking at a couple of £100.
Oh, no.
Do you need to be less than 100?
Yes, please. Is that possible?
How much less than 100?
70?
Is it and/or or both?
Well, it depends.
Well, it
Could you do a little
depends,
deal?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'd need to be getting out of this at least £200. So your 2 items, £100 an item.
We've got £150.
Will that seal the deal?
Will that seal the deal?
Cash in hand.
I think I've probably got about 25p in my pocket.
I think he wants you out of the shop.
Give him a shoe. I give him a shoe.
taking it. Hey!
Thank you so much.
Love
We
you.
love you.
Love you, Russell.
You're a true gent, Russ. That's 75 apiece. Great work, Amy. She did haggle them down after all. You now have 250 smackers. Now, what about the little mischiefs?
Let's have a little look down here.
Oh, look at that dog. Look what it's doing.
Hang on. It's not, is it? Yes, it is.
Oh, gracious. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Having a wee wee.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lise.
And it's a Scottie, which is quite a good breed, isn't it?
Yeah. How come it looks... Is that broken? What is it?
No, I thought it was a money bank to start with. No, they're cast in two halves in the foundry, and then they're put together. And I mean, that would just be a gift, making somebody laugh, the fact that the dog is cocking his leg.
Yeah, it's funny. I think that's lovely. Yeah, my son would laugh his head off at that.
This cheeky Woofles is a novelty doorstop. Novelty doorstops became popular in the 19th century. Decorative versions of animals and famous people like Napoleon were all the rage. This one looks to be turn of the 20th century.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it?
That's caught my eye,
It's
I must
caught your
admit.
eye.
I must admit. Shall we?
Shall we have a little go at that?
Shall we? OK.
Two things, haven't we?
Come on, little doggy.
We also have the enamel sign, both unpriced. Watch out, Daniel.
Right, up to you, Michelle. That's your man.
Daniel.
Hello.
Hi there. All right.
Let's start with the sign.
You know, I like to see you're all right. Is it OK to, well, 120 quid?
We thought 100, didn't we?
Maybe 100.
Yeah, that'll do. Let's see what we can do better on this, eh?
Yeah, OK.
100 quid,
Little
yeah.
fella here.
And then this,
Again,
you know,
no price. We've quite taken to him.
having a little wee. I know we're going to have to spend a penny.
Yeah.
A 2?
Yeah, well, it's... if you can give me
Yeah.
50 quid, I would be happy.
Right.
So 50 for that, 100 for that.
Yeah.
And that's...
So that's
Do you
150.
get anything off for 2 things?
Do you know what? I've got... This morning I was out there and there's a lovely little brick I spotted and it's got a dog's paw print in it. And I just, when I see this little dog, he would sit nicely on there.
Oh, that'd be
so I'll
lovely,
get it
Daniel.
and see if you like. I'll give it to you anyway, but
that's very kind.
I'll go grab it and see what you
Okay,
think. Yeah,
thank
Shall we
you.
sit? Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
plinth. It'll look like a little
You
plinth.
stand on a plinth.
Yeah?
Then like all 3 for 150.
This is unusual.
It's quite a big paw, actually. So that's from the brickworks. The dog, all the bricks would have been laid and sitting there drying out before they're baked, so soft clay. Yeah. And the dog has just wandered across.
So how much would you, just out of interest, would you be selling that for?
That brick, I think, is about £3.60, something like that.
Oh, OK, cool. So all 3, 150.
So much.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Take it easy.
Thank you, Daniel.
Hope you enjoyed it.
See you.
Cheers.
That was a bit nuts. Thank you, Daniel. £100 for the enamel sign and 50 for the Scotty dog doorstop and brick plinth. Well done, Michelle.
So your chariot awaits.
What a gorgeous little car, and it's the roof's down.
Onwards. Goodness knows what this pair will get up to next. Meanwhile, new besties Amy and Izzy are in the Norfolk town of North Walsham. A horticultural haven, it's renowned for apples and roses. And talking of flowers, where are our lovely gals?
Let's do this.
Look at the spring in your step.
This looks a tidy number. Timeline Antiques have lots of dealers cramming their curios all under one roof.
Not suggesting we buy it, but
Amy and Izzy have 250 smackers to play with.
I feel I'm taking it extremely seriously now. And I've got to beat Michelle. I have to. Yes, I've got to beat her.
Don't mess with Amy.
My little magpie heart is shouting out to me about this. Look, 9 carat gold and silver, brooches and a buckle, and it comes as a little selection. So look all those 3, and if they're all silver, and they're what period would you say they are?
Well, you've got a little bit of a mixture. So you've got late 19th, early 20th with this gold one and this silver one here. Wow. This one, early 20th, sort of a bit, well, actually similar, late 19th, early 20th.
From Victorian through Edwardian.
Yes.
Showing off slightly now.
Yes. Absolutely.
Ooh, get you! Now, let's see what the Queen of Jewels thinks.
So I regularly try and fly the flag for brooches because I think they're, you get really good value for money. Because the fact we've got a nice little group lot there, that certainly might appeal to someone.
I think so.
Price, please.
For 33, we might be able to get it a bit.
Well, you did so well with the haggling this
I wouldn't
morning.
go that far. Thank you, young Isabel.
You're very welcome. Grandma.
Oh, charming. That taught me.
You gotta watch her, Amy. Now, I'm missing new chums Michelle and Margie.
How long have you been in the acting business?
30 years this year.
Really?
I did my first professional job in 1993, and that was at the Royal Court Theatre in London. Yeah, I've been all over the world playing Juliet in Romeo and Juliet.
Really?
Yeah, Hermia, Midsummer Night's Dream. I've done King John, Merry Wives of Windsor. I've done loads of Shakespeare, yeah.
Oh, well, you've earned your spurs.
Yeah.
Michelle and Margie have made it to Norwich, the home of postcodes and pedestrianisation. The gals are fully revved up for shopping.
Here.
Oh. Wow. This looks big.
Do you want one of those? Lucy's Emporium.
Don't need your glasses for that sign, eh, Margie? It's like stepping back in time in here. Lucy's Emporium is a riot of riches, with all sorts festooned from every available space.
Shout out if you see anything.
I want to walk like you.
Like Mummy and Baby Duck.
This place is massive. It is just, it's like an emporium. It goes all the way back through to the outside. There's another floor upstairs, but I'm definitely going to need Margie's input on this one because I literally don't know where to start. But hopefully, amongst all this, we will find a little gem of some sort.
Michelle and Margie Moo have £250 to splash.
You got records. Are you into...
Yeah, I like a bit of vinyl.
Do you?
I've mainly got Kylie on mine.
What's your taste?
Kylie.
Wake up, Margie. Hiya, girls. Right, back at you, Margie.
Oh, look at this. This looks too comfy for me. I'm with a little... Oh, little footrest, just 5 minutes. This emporium is too big for me. Oh, look at that. Now, these are like what we had on the Royal. So I wonder if they're sort of from the 60s, but they proper remind me of what, like, my grandma would have had at the house, and also in my character's kitchen in the Royal. I love it. It's taking me back, it really is.
It's a trip down memory lane, Michelle. Where's your chum gone?
Lovely little item here, look. Opera glasses, look. Enamel, Bakelite, rims, and they've just been dropped, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That detail is beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful enamelling.
The colours.
Yeah, and the colours are beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely lovely.
So they were for the theatre?
You take them to the theatre. As theatres got bigger, you were further away from the stage.
Yeah.
But it was also quite handy to see what's going on. Well, that's not his wife.
No, stop it.
That's not his wife, indeed. Opera glasses were first mentioned in a London advertisement back in 1730, but they were de rigueur by the second half of the 19th century.
They're beautiful.
I really like those, but damaged. And then look at this. I've sold dozens of these. These are top jugs, whiskey top jugs. And that would have a flick up top.
Oh, is that what it's missing at the top?
Yeah, it's silver too. Oh, it's silver rimmed. If that was right, they're worth about £100.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
It's early Edwardian.
Oh, what a shame. Just that top then.
Yeah,
that's missing.
so you take your whiskey and you
top it up with
and you top
water.
it with water. Somebody could repair them. Oh, it's just a matter of just getting a hinged lid on it.
Is that the same with the binoculars as well? Someone could repair.
Well, some people can repair anything.
Both damaged lots don't have a price. While they keep rootling, over in Norfolk...
Are we actually having a nap?
Okay. Wake me in 10 minutes.
I think they actually did, you know.
Like one of those sleepovers when you're 10, isn't it?
I was just
You're awake. You're here. Yeah. Midnight feast. Come on, we've got to do some work now. We're not finished yet.
Indeed you do. Wake up, Sleepy Suze, and let's get going.
Yes.
I may have an item. I think it's a love it or hate it. I think I love it.
Right.
It's kind of ugly and it's kind of great.
You're really selling it.
I know. OK, bear with me on it.
Come on, spit it out. Oh!
I haven't seen anything like this before.
Wow.
So I think it's probably early 20th century.
Really?
The handle is a little bit Christopher Dresser style, so that could put it at late 19th. Harak, which are a Bohemian glass company, they did similar colours, but it's just this totally weird, crazy,
it really is
blobby decoration.
Very unusual. I've never seen those two colours in particular.
It's just so
together.
And then if you turn it over, we've got a lovely pontil mark on the base here, and then all of this lovely wear.
What does that mean?
Just shows that it's got some age, you know, that it is going to be
I
turn
see.
of the century, or it is damaged. Here, this scrolling bit should taper and tail off. It's been snapped there. It's not expensive. It's ticketed at £25.
I love coloured glass. I think that's honestly, I would buy something like that. And I think it's a great price.
Shall we go and find out the best price of this?
Yes.
We've got one.
What a good team. Brilliant.
Right, let's go.
The total ticket price for the items they're interested in is £58. Here they come, Judy.
If we bought the two, what would be your best?
The jewellery I could do for 30. The jug I could do for 15.
So that's 45 for the two.
Oh, I think that sounds fantastic.
Well, you love the jewellery.
Yes, I
we
do.
both love the jug.
Judy, I think that sounds fab.
We saying yes?
Brilliant. Thank you so
lovely.
much. 40.
Get the dosh out, Amy.
5. That's lovely.
How lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very
really,
much.
Really good.
Thank you.
Really good of you. Thank you so
that's
much.
lovely.
Thanks, Judy. 30 for the mixed jewellery and 15 for the hand-blown glass wine jug. Amy now has £205.
You're a dream to shop with.
Best buds or what? Now, what about the rebel rousers in Norwich?
Number one fan on Emmerdale.
That's lovely.
Right, now then, let's we're going to buy something.
Ooh, what are these?
Well, they look like you've got to figure it out. They're boot warmers, aren't they? So you fill them with water or put them in the fire.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
For a gentleman, a country house.
Yeah.
Hunting.
Soldiers.
Military.
Mind you, it'd be like officers, wouldn't it? Because
Yeah, we certainly would.
Copper is renowned for its excellent heat-conducting abilities, and this luxury item was quite a status symbol amongst the elite and the affluent in the 19th century.
Oh, they're amazing, actually.
About 1880, 1890, copper. And they've survived.
Stand by, Patrick. And that cutesy is Scruffy. Hi, Scruff. Sausages.
Patrick,
Yes, how can I help you?
we have found these.
Oh, yeah, my best items.
Quite nice, aren't they? Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, different. How long have you had these in?
Only about 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
New stock.
So what's the best price on those, Patrick?
Well, it's your lucky day. But the items you saw earlier,
Yeah.
interested in?
The broken ones.
Broken bits.
The whiskey tot jug and the opera glasses.
You could have them for 60 quid
For
now.
all 3 items?
All 3 items.
No, okay.
Just pay them out. We get the stuff. And
Fiver
we're
for
off.
you, Scruffy.
There you go.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That was unexpected. 55 for the copper boot warmers and a £5 for the damaged opera glasses and whiskey tot, leaving Michelle with £190. Today's shopping done. Time to reunite our celebrity chums.
What are we going to have for us tea?
For us
I think too many sweets.
A bit of karaoke.
I wonder if they have got a karaoke bar.
Have fun. Nighty night.
Honestly, this is
Oh,
like
for
being
God's
on
sake,
a
don't
white
make me go in the
knuckle
ditch.
ride.
Stop it!
Ever thought of becoming an F1 driver, Amy? Oh, maybe not.
Just give me a minute.
Stop it, Michelle. It's not funny. Oh, crumbs.
It's so difficult. I'm clutching on for dear life, and it's like
She actually is.
Honestly, it's like a white knuckle ride.
it's very hard to get a control of the
Clutch. Amy and Izzy have been having a grand old time, spending 195 smackers on 4 items.
It's lovely. It is very pretty.
Michelle and Margie
Oh, look at that dog. Look what it's doing.
also bought 4 lovely lots. They spent a titch more, £210. Without further ado, let's have a cheeky peek at yesterday's spoils.
Brace yourself. I'm excited. Well, you should be. Oh my goodness.
That is beautiful. What? Is it of ours, that?
Yes. Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
I like that one. That's my.
And what about the little doggy?
Well, do you know what? I saw him, and I'm ashamed to say I did, and I'm regretting it now because I did see it and I thought, oh, that's sweet. And then I kind of up and I didn't go back to it. And I wish I
you
had
actually
now.
saw that in the shop and walked past?
I did. I didn't see the thing he's standing on though.
Looking at yours, looking at mine. I think we're a really good shout, actually.
I think mine is, if I'm honest with you,
Go on.
mine looks kind of a bit classier.
Bring it on, kiddo.
They're in it to win it. Let's keep the big wheels turning.
That's it. No, I'm just saying you can go out first if you want. What's that smell in the air? Oh, it's Amy driving in first gear all the way.
Oh, sure.
Before she gets back to shopping, Amy's met up with Izzy in Bixley, just outside Norwich. Come with us as we embark on a journey dating back around 5,000 years. The glorious Norfolk countryside has long proven to be a portal to prehistoric discoveries. One of the most important Neolithic finds of the 20th century is the site known as Arming Hall Henge. Amy and Izzy are meeting up with the archaeologist Dr. Andy Hutchison, who can share just how important our Neolithic and Bronze Age ancestors were.
Here we are, we're in the centre of both the henge and the timber circle.
This 5,000-year-old monument was first discovered on a clear day in 1929. World War I Wing Commander Gilbert Insull spotted the telltale crop marks.
He was a sort of pioneer of aerial photographic reconnaissance, looking for archaeological sites, and so he knew what he was looking at. So immediately when he saw it, he recognised it and he took some pictures.
This discovery paved the way for one of the most influential prehistorians of the 20th century to start an excavation here in 1935, Graham Clark.
He kind of defined the monument. He defined the ditch and the bank and the timber settings, and he was able to excavate several of the timbers.
Dating to around 3000 BC, this mighty timber circle would have had 8 huge posts weighing around 5.5 tons each and standing 7 metres high.
So the monument is really very much about that relationship between people and the seasons. Quite a massive project for people with Neolithic technology.
What would have happened to the timbers that were standing in time? Where did they go?
So we think that they were purposely burnt. That would have been a kind of ceremony.
Meanwhile, if you go down to the woods today, you'll find a Michelle and a Margie.
Ah, I can see a man.
Hello there.
We're meeting with prehistoric survivalist Will Lord.
You got a lovely smile.
Thanks. Welcome in to my version of
Thank you.
civilisation.
Can't wait.
I am so excited to get in here. So you've done all this yourself here?
I've done all this and this is where I live. So come on.
Right, come on, let's go and have a look.
All aboard as we nip back to Norfolk 3000 BC.
Right. Ding ding. Welcome
Oh
on in.
my
Come on
oh
down
my.
here.
Wow. oh my goodness me. So, will you actually live here?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you live here?
I grew up on an ancient flint mine and it just led the way. And I don't fit into the modern world anymore. So a lot of people call me a primitive technologist, and what I'm doing is experimenting with things that archaeologists find, but I'm actually proving that they work. So we find ourselves surrounded with things like this.
Right, so they'd have used this back in the day.
Yeah, but what's beautiful about it is none of this comes out of a shop. It's all about working with the landscape around us and understanding, again, that the landscape can provide what you need.
Back to Bixley. Henges are so called due to the ring-shaped back on the outside and ring-shaped ditch in the inside. But why Norfolk?
There are henges all over Britain, and in England there are about 100. I mean, you can almost view them as being a little bit like cathedrals. You know, it's a big ritual place. Norfolk, in the Neolithic and early Bronze Age, it was agriculturally rich, so you know you can sustain perhaps a larger population.
Nearly 90 years later, Andy and his team set about excavating Graham Clark's original trench in 2022.
So, were fragments of this kind of pottery found here, at this site?
Yeah, this is like some of the pottery that was found in the Henge Ditch. Style of pottery called beaker. You find them all over Europe, but they come into Britain around about 2500 BC.
What is the significance of re-excavating this today?
Here we wanted to understand how people lived in the past and how, you know, they may have thought of the world and the cosmos.
Thank you so much. Speaking for the both of us here, but it's been really interesting.
Certainly has.
Pleasure.
Over to the gang in the woods. The ancient world has much to teach the 21st century, as Will so ably shows.
You get rocks, you put that in the fire. Some of them explode, but then if you take another one, the bright green malachite.
Beautiful stone.
beautiful stone. They put it in, and the first thing that happens is the flames turn green. When you rummage through the ashes, you pick it up, and you've entered a new period. You've got copper.
Wow.
And you've moved into the Chalcolithic period.
Good gracious.
Yeah, amazing, hey? I feel like a living time machine, really, and it's something, hopefully some of this information will carry people forward in a way they can understand themselves somewhat better.
We've really enjoyed it, haven't we?
Thank you. We've learnt a lot.
See you again.
so much, Will.
Take care. Bye-bye.
As we face pressing environmental challenges, understanding our ancestral relationship with our precious planet provides valuable lessons for sustainable living. Looks like Amy and Izzy are back on the road.
What's it like being in showbiz?
Showbiz is my life. Oh, I don't know. It's great. Love it. I love it. I've always loved it. I've been acting now for about 30 odd years, and times are changing. The people are writing for older women now, and not having to worry about all the stuff you have to worry about when you're in your 20s, like, you know, how you look so much and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's liberating. It's like driving this car.
Yeah, you got the hang of it now. Beep, beep. We have arrived in the Norfolk town of Wotton, home to Ting Tang, the affectionate name given to the warning bell for fire that has rung out over 300 years here. Ding dong. Here come a couple of rebels.
Here we are, here we are.
Yes.
Which spot are you aiming for?
This one.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Right, let's get in there quickly. We want to get
Last chance saloon.
Yes.
Quite right, Amy. Wotton Antiques and Collectibles Centre is the final shop for sniffing out some auction hotties.
Ooh.
This vast two-floor warehouse is bursting at the seams with curious curios.
This is big.
Amy and Izzy, for this final bite of the shopping cherry, have the sum of £205 left to splurge.
That's uncanny, isn't it? Uncanny. 3 hours driving in a car, and that's what my hair's ended up looking like. Mine's slightly not as neat as that. It's a hard life, innit, kid? You need a bit of conditioner.
She's nothing like you.
These. I love these. The iconic flying ducks. Hildropton. It's before your time, isn't it? Can't believe that's before your time. Coronation Street, Hildropton's wall. The 3 flying ducks. They're fantastic. I love those.
So with the flying ducks, Beswick were the first manufacturers to make them in Stoke-on-Trent in 1938 until the early 1970s. Condition is really important, but the main thing is, are these Beswick or not? Now, they don't look Beswick, but if we double check on the back, it should say if they are.
I can't see that word.
Czechoslovakia. Made in Czechoslovakia. So
that's that then?
To be honest with you, yes.
Oh.
Well, they're a bit of a national institution, aren't they?
They are.
On our TVs, in our rooms, on Corrie. A bit like yourself, really. National institution. We've all had you in our living rooms.
Yeah.
Corrie.
Yeah.
Emmerdale.
Yeah.
EastEnders. Holby City.
Yes.
Casualty.
Yes. Gosh, yeah. I'd never really thought of it like that, yeah.
We all love you.
Oh, and I know you. I love those ducks as well, but we can't have them, can we?
Well, I prefer them to be Beswick. We really want the best. You're
Yes.
the best. We need to buy the best.
Well, onwards then.
While the lovey-dovey's continue their nosy around, look who's racing to get in here.
Oh, look, you can tell Amy's parked that car.
You went.
Bit cheeky. Right, the latecomers have notched up 4 items already and have a grand total of £190 left.
I think because me and Amy know each other so well, we're allowed to be a little bit more competitive. I think if I was doing this with someone who I didn't really know, I'd just be a bit more like, oh yeah, it's fine, I hope you do well. But because it's me and Amy, I'm like, come on, I'm going to beat you. Definitely. I hope.
Don't hold back, Michelle.
Oh, this is nicely presented, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, all these lamps and things. They're quite modern, but they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's heavy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, these are nice. Now, these are quite... Yeah,
Are they handles?
Yeah, there'll be handles from a bank or a town.
No, can I feel the weight?
Yeah, so when they, you know, either pulled it down or left the bank, These, that's why they've been taken off, because they're quite valuable. You can't buy that quality.
And they're in good condition.
Yeah, you've got a pair.
Yeah?
When they're cleaned up, they look spiffing.
What age are these?
Yeah,
roughly?
When you said they're bronze, they're not right. They're not bronze. Well, I think they're brass. They've got a bronze look. They're brass. Oh, these will be, well, 1900. You just hold those.
Oh, God, you could use them as weights if you didn't put them on a die.
Yeah.
So, should we have a look at the price? What do you think?
Yeah, I think if we could get these for round about 50.
And they're 95.
Yeah, we'll go and we'll go and have
let's
a
go
word.
find.
All right.
Right, I'm taking them.
You're in charge.
I'm doing muscles.
You're
Good
in
here.
charge.
Our Margie does love a door handle.
Nothing to see here.
I see you.
What? Our hands are empty.
'Tis the east and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill... Oh, no. I don't remember the rest.
That brings back memories.
Doesn't it just?
Yeah. Have you found anything?
Loads.
Oh, okay.
Loads.
You got it hidden?
All winners.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Good luck.
As you were.
Good luck.
What a bunch of scamps, eh? Onwards, ladies. Let's go forth and buy.
You found something?
What do you call this, Izzy?
My fab. Do you like them?
I do really like them.
I love this one.
Do you know what? That's the one I would go for.
Is
That's
it?
the one that appeals to me. But doesn't that remind you so much of Greece?
Oh, it really does.
It's very bebop lula.
Music lovers would adore this, because look at all those fabulous song titles. You know, look at all that. But it's not just that, it's very aesthetically pleasing, I reckon.
No,
That's
I agree.
That's not just for like a sort of a muso's den, but...
Jukeboxes themselves are extremely popular.
Are they?
Extremely popular. The only thing I would say is it says sold as seen. Now, that is in part because most places would sell anything electrical sold as seen, but also because it's American, it will need to be converted to work for a UK voltage. How much is it?
OK, let's have a look at this. Prepare yourself. Oh, dear.
Oh,
that's a bit pricey, isn't it?
We actually don't have that much money left. 325.
We can't go anywhere near that, can we?
No. It's all right. You're doing the haggling.
Oh, well, that'll work.
Well, let's give it a good old go then. You have the sum of £205. Stand by, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Hi.
Hello. We've found something that we really, really love.
Good. Good,
so
good.
this fabulous jukebox.
Yes.
The one on the end there.
Yeah.
But it's a bit pricey for us at the moment. Could you do us a deal on it?
How about you tell me what you think you'd like to go to?
Well, it's going for 325 at the moment. Could we sort of get down nearer to 100 and something?
150 would be probably the best.
I like this sort of osmosis thing going on here.
Brilliant.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. And let me give you some money. 20, 40, 60,
Hold my hand out.
80, 100.
Mind out, Izzy.
120, 140, 160. That's how excited she is.
I'm falling over at the price.
That's 160 there.
I'll go and get you some change.
Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Love it.
That could be a winning...
And you look like you could be in a 50s musical. With that hair.
Like a beehive.
With the hair.
And
Yeah.
Not quite the jive, but A for
I don't know
effort.
what I'm doing. This
You
is
look
like
like
my rock and
you
roll.
look like you're in character. It's perfect.
I love it.
I love it. We're going out with a bang, kid.
A big money spend for their final item. Amy and Izzy have just 55 smackers remaining. Where's the other pair?
All right, love, we'll go and pay for these. Hang about. These do OK, you know. Can you move that book off?
Yeah, sure.
Look, these, it's not much age to it, but they're quite...
What is it?
It's a fire screen. It's quite reasonable. It pulls out.
Oh.
It's like a peacock sort of.
Oh, my goodness. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So, you know,
the fire.
Yeah. And then you can fold it away. You can fold it away.
That's lovely and compact.
Traditionally functional, the fire screen in the 19th century adapted to become much more decorative and amusing.
It's not massively old.
Is it not? What,
No.
what do you think, maybe?
It might be 30, 40 years old.
OK.
But the price is right.
It's 55 smackers.
That can go down to, we can maybe do a double do.
With both items?
Yeah.
Absolutely. How compact is that? I love that.
Both items come to a total of £150. There's Beverly to chat dosh with.
Hi,
Counter.
Beverly.
Hi. Now, we've seen these. We're going to ask, what's your best price? Yeah.
So, at the moment, we've got 95.
50? In my mind, when I saw them, I thought 45. Is that pushing it?
We'd do 45.
You could. I thought you were going to say, yes, it's pushing it then.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Yes, it is. And then on the way out, although it's not very old, but I do quite like these. So if we buy the two, could we have the two for 75?
Now, think about this, because
45,
I really need to beat my friend, Amy.
Thank you, Beverly.
Yes. Right, here we go. 20, 40, 60, 70.
5.
5.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Beverly.
Thank you.
Very much indeed.
Lovely to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Beverly, you are a very kind lady. This final buy breaks down to 45 for the pair of early 20th century door handles and 30 for the vintage brass fire screen. What a happy bunch they all are.
Oh, dear me. See you at the auction.
Yes,
Thank you for everything. I'll see you at the auction.
See you at the auction.
If you're lucky.
See you then.
Take care of yourself. What fun.
All right, Margie, share the joke.
It's been a pleasure, never a chore.
Oh, bless you.
See you soon.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye,
Bye.
That's it. The shopping is now finito.
If you do win, what are you going to buy me as a recompense? Coffee. A nice coffee on the way home.
Nice cup of coffee on the way home.
Yeah.
Have another road trip, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be nice, eh? Time for some shut-eye. Pinch yourselves. Auction day is upon us. And on their way are a very excitable Amy and Michelle.
Auction, here we come. I can't wait.
I wasn't really nervous before, but I am now.
It's all going to be wonderful, Michelle. After a show-stopping shop around Norfolk, the final act for these thespians is Lincoln, home to Unique Auctions, where Margie and Izzy are waiting with excited anticipation.
Double trouble!
Are you ready?
We're back. You're feeling optimistic?
We are. Rhubarb and custard.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Lucky colours.
Love rhubarb and custard.
Come on, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's
I'm
do this
excited.
thing.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
I'm very excited.
It's hard work, this antique lark.
Yeah, it makes Amy think custard is green. We have a packed room of bidders today, with more on the phone and online. The man with the gavel is Terry Woodcock.
35 you have it.
Michelle spent £285 on 6 lovely lots. Give us your hot tip for today, Tel.
The Copper Beach boot warmers. They're totally original, totally rare. Not ever seen a pair before. It'd be very, very interesting to see what they make.
Amy went for it and spent 345 smackers on 5 lots. What's your favourite, Terry?
Lovely little Breton cabinet now. It is a traveller's sample, obviously, because of the miniature of it. Very, very sought after. More sought after than actually a full-size piece.
Here come the girls. Let's get comfy.
Oh, girls.
Have you been to an auction before?
Not like this, ever.
Oh, keep your hand down. I know.
Sound advice, Amy. We begin with Michelle's Edwardian enamel sign.
We're up, we're up, we're up, we're up.
22 I've got then. There it is there. Start me on this one. 22, 24, 24, 6, 8, 28, 28 now. 35, we're up 35 now.
Come on,
40
Terry.
I'm now looking for. 35 and I'm selling. Was that a bid?
No.
I've got 45. 35 I've got. Have you all done?
That's not too bad. It could have been worse.
35 it is.
Don't worry, we'll pick up later.
Good advice, Margie.
40
Sulk there. I'm going to go quiet. She's gone all quiet. She knows me so well. She's gone so quiet.
Your turn, Amy. It's the late 19th century glass wine jug.
Would you buy it, Amy?
Absolutely not.
Well, I've got a bid of £10 anyway at 10. 12 I've got now, 12, 14, 16 I've got now.
You're in profit.
16. at 16. 18 I've got now at £18 at 18. 20's in now at £10 now. Don't stop. 22 at 22 at 22.
Do you like the jug a bit more now?
Come on, let's go 24 at 22 now. At 24 at 24 at 24 at 24. Sorry?
Get it down.
Ignore them.
Get it down. Get the hammer down.
They're the rivals.
Bash your hammer.
Well, it's 24 then.
Oh, he is a rascal. Nice little earner, Amy.
He said Dave's going to get us through. Dave's going to get us through now.
At 35 at 35. 40 now. 40.
Now, stay positive with the Scotty doorstop and brick thingy.
It's just with its little... It is sweet. Leg, isn't it?
I've got a £5 bid. And that's... Now it'll make its own money. 8 we're up to.
It's going up, yeah, by £1.
10 we're up to.
Oh.
12 we're up to.
It's going up.
At 12. At 12. Somebody shouted. 14. Thank you, sir.
This is not funny.
£14. I'm trying. Very.
Hang on, look.
That was rough.
Disappointed for you, my love.
Please don't be mad.
That's really, really awful. That.
Let's keep moving, eh? It's one of the auctioneer's faves. Amy's miniature Breton cupboard.
Looks good.
It looks gigantic.
30 I've got. At £30.
Nice thing.
30, 35, 40.
Keep going, keep going.
At 45, 50.
It's going up.
55 straight in. Have you all done? Thank you. 60 in the room.
Oh, who was our room bidder?
65's come in. 68 I've got. 70's come straight in. At £70 have you all done?
That's not bad.
Indeed it isn't. Just a teeny loss, Amy.
Sorry for your laugh.
Go back in your box, Archie.
You tell her, Izzy. Right, Michelle. The vintage fire screen is next.
Oh, it does.
Like that.
We're up to £70 already. At £70. 75 we're up to. At 75. £75 have you all done?
Get Nebbits. Well done.
Great result. That's more like it.
Things are looking up.
Amy's next with the 19th century strawwork box.
You're hoping that it makes a lot of money because you're my friend and you have a lot of kindness in your heart.
45, I'll take it at 45 and 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, should make 4, 5, 75, I've got 80, I've got 95, I've got £100 box all day long, 110 I've got at 110 now, at 110, at 110,
it's a profit.
at 110, 120 I've got, at 120 I'm looking for 130 now. At 120 have you all done now?
A picture of relief.
At 120 have you all finished?
She thought it was going to go for loads more than that.
She hides it so well. Well done, Amy.
It's a good job I'm not very good at maths because I have no idea who's winning at this stage.
Well, we haven't. We're having a good time.
Yes, we are. The big pair of door handles from Michelle now.
She's not interested in my handles.
20 I've got at £20 now, £20 on 22
Thanks, Amy, for that.
£20 now. At 22, 4 I'm up to, 6, 8 I'm up to.
I bid.
30 I'm up to. At £30 now. At £30, that a good big pair there.
They are.
At 35 I've got.
I'm not satisfied.
I have to sell at £35.
Get away. Look at her smiling over
Laughing
there.
at her.
The show has made me into a very unpleasant person.
Never. Just a small loss, Michelle.
Oh, I'm gutted with that. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Play nicely. Amy's little jewellery collection next.
It's a bag of jewellery.
Bag of jewellery. I mean, admittedly, it is a bag of jewellery.
It's a low start at £22. The one brooch is worth that. At 24, at 28,
tries this, Terry.
45 we're up to. At 45, at 40, 55, at 55 now.
Hey.
55. At £55 have you all done?
It's the end.
That's all right.
55.
And well done, Amy.
You're right.
Core, you've got a good eye, Amy. Great result.
Just thinking, looking at us, we're like the road trip Spice Girls. Grumpy, sweaty,
Mona,
Noughty, and Perky.
What am I?
Oh no, that's the Seven Dwarf.
Over to you, Porter Spice. The combo lot of whiskey, top jug and opera glasses from Michelle.
And how much did you pay for it?
£5 for the two.
Yeah,
but it's
£5 for the two.
Sort of threw them in as a combined.
It's guaranteed profit though, either way, isn't it?
20's in at £20.
20 profit.
At 20 now. 22. At 24. 28 I've got. At 28 now. At 30 I've got.
You know, that's not a bad return on £5, is it?
No. I've seen for a long time. Have you all finished now? At 30 I'm selling. Thank you. At 35. At £35 have you all done?
On £5.
35 it is.
Well done, ladies.
Excellent. I wasn't expecting that.
5 into 35.
I'll pay electric bill with it.
That's fantastic.
Time now for Amy's big buy, the 1950s jukebox.
Must be good because her face has dropped.
Oh yeah, she's fuming.
We're already up to £170. That's 80, 90. 190 we're up to. Have you all finished?
No.
200 I've got. At 200 now I want 210. You all finished at 200. Gone at 200.
Bebopper Lula.
That was brilliant. Did you expect it to get that much?
It's the final lot. Michelle's Victorian copper boot warmers.
And they're actual size for you, aren't they? Tiny little.
We're up to £30 so far. Come on,
Big it up for us.
You've got a good eye.
At £30 now. At 35 in the room, 40 I've got. 45 in the room. 50 I've got. 55 in the room. 60 I've got. 65 in the room now. A bit more than 65. Never 70's back in. That's £70. 75. You could ask what you like for these. 80 we're up to. At £80. Let's go 5. 90 we're up to. At £90. At £90 I'm selling at 90 of you all done.
90 quid.
90 it is.
Well done, you.
Hooray, Michelle. Great way to finish.
Well done, everybody.
Are we finished?
That's it, done. All done and dusted. Cup of tea time.
Right, come on. Cake time.
It was a well-fought battle. But let's look at the numbers. Michelle and Margie began with £400. After all auction costs, they have a final figure of £347.88. Amy and Izzy also began with £400 and have accrued a sum of £439.58, making them the outright winners. Profit of £39.58 will go to children in need. Well done. In case you're wondering, that's not me.
We won! Congratulations!
Oh, well done.
Well done. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I wasn't saying anything ghastly.
Congratulations.
You too.
I've got to go now.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss you.
Nice having you. I know, it's been lovely.
You've had your fun now.
You've been a lot of fun.
all over.
We've had a fun.
Thanks for looking after us.
Pleasure.
Oh, it's just you and me.
You and I against the world.
Yeah.
You might have lost Margie, but look over there.
I've loved it and I'm going to miss you now.
I know I'm going to miss you, but listen, congratulations to both of us.
Yes.
But here's to the next road trip.
Yes, here's the next one.
Yeah, with power steering.
Yeah. You can definitely drive.
Okay, I will.
Toodle pip, you two. We'll miss ya.